Hey everyone, Skoggle here. This game is a little bit different. This is an actual spectator game on a ranked 5s. So on this match, we have a 2v1 swap. We have Irelia going bottom lane versus Varus and Sona. So that's a high poke lane in Varus Sona, and Irelia holds her own. She does a very good job. Irelia has some strengths in the 2v1 lane. One, she's fairly beefy. She's got some sustain. She last hits very well under towers. And she can assassinate a single target if she can lock on properly. So she's not perfect in this laning matchup. It's not the best lane ever, but with that red pot, there's some possibility to make a play like right here she thought she could. Doesn't quite work out. But Lee Sin gets the kill on Varus. So, in a way, they also get some shutdown of their own in a matchup where they shouldn't. So, if they can stop the AD carry while their AD carry is getting fed because is also in a 2v1 lane, and Irelia keeps up or stays ahead of Rumble, which right now is the case, has the assist, so that's helping, then they're going to be fine. And Irelia's going to last hit a tower better than Rumble's going to last hit a tower. So that's what's going on right now. A lot more potions, trying to make it. And so Varus is going to try to push back, and that's okay. You can let them push against you. You want to get that CS, but not at the cost of too much damage. If Sona's not there zoning you, though, you're probably okay. And what she did there is waited till she could get the tank wave, but then have something to queue backwards towards, because that was how she took the tank without taking too much damage from Varus. So here she's at her tower, so she can go ahead and get a little bit more aggressive while farming. So her job is to protect the tower for as long as possible and give Tristana time to get farmed and get the other tower first. So she starts a fight too far under her tower, she's going to be good. She's got potions, so she can take a bit of damage and be okay. She's got a Doran's Blade, so she'll be able to sustain a little bit off this. And if she can Q onto a minion and catch Varus or Sona with an E, because she's lower life, it will stun, so that will help a lot. She's still got the red pot going, so she's actually quite strong right now. So she's going to be fairly formidable for a little bit longer, and when she gets level 6, she'll have a ton of sustain. If you've played Irelia, you're going to know this. So you want to use that to your advantage. If you're Varus in this situation, or Sona, you want to play as forward as possible and just try to stay aggressive and keep Irelia as denied as you possibly can. Like, it's almost never good enough. Like here, they should be trying to get some poke down while she's at the tower. Literally as much poke as possible right here. And Sona needs to be up helping Varus. Letting Varus try to one-on-one this Irelia is not the right way to play this. So if you're watching this matchup and trying to figure out what's going wrong, the Sona playing as far back as she is and letting Varus deal with that was wrong. You needed to be right up there with your AD carry and harassing Irelia, trying to make this hard, because they let Irelia get that farm for free, and that let Irelia stay fairly close to Varus. And Varus isn't much. Varus is Tristana's getting way ahead of Rumble, and Tristana and Varus are the same, but Irelia is quite a bit ahead of Rumble, is basically where this game's at. And so Irelia is not far enough behind Varus that she's not a threat to assassinate him like she would be if she was top Irelia. So this is not a good news. So this is what the difference this time. Sona stayed with Varus, and so it wasn't a one-on-one exchange that Irelia really won. This time Sona stayed there, and that's going to make it really hard for That made it a lot harder for Irelia to win the trade really hard. And it wasn't as good of a trade. But now they took mid, and so there's going to be an aggressive play into the jungle, and Irelia is so much stronger than is the AD carry this early into the game that she can just go in there, use her Q, and just start cleaning up on a people. So as soon as Vlad reappears, she can just Q onto him and clean up. And so that is how Irelia, using her Q to last hit under tower, can stay in the laning phase, be really strong, and just be super strong here despite everything. Despite how this game may have started, you could just see how strong Irelia stays. She can last hit under tower really well. She can stay aggressive in the lane as long as she stays close enough to her tower to get back. She started potions, maxes her W first. You get your Q to last hit on her tower, and you basically go for your W. Your E gives you your stun, but you're playing back. You're not trying to get too aggressive on them. And just with a cautious playstyle and last hitting and being able to retreat. The other thing she did was she queued into the back minions with the minion in front to jump to escape to really survive that lane. Anyhow, hope you learned something. Take care.